Says that you don't tender, you don't procure services or a project before you have the money in your accounts. But that has been a challenge for us because the money is given in arrears. Anytime we get the money, so anytime you have the money, you have to plan cash flow. So which suffers, development suffers because you have to ensure that your staff doesn't go without salary. So what you do, you manage your cash flow properly. For me in Elgeiyo Marakwet County, I have somehow, because I'm an economist, played around to ensure that I manage my cash flow, to ensure that I pay my staff, and I also at the same time balance with the county assembly operations and balance also with development, so that as contractors come, I pay them on time. So you have to actually carefully plan well because you always late by 3 months. For example, we are currently in February. We are talking about February disbursement. So meaning that we are 4 months late. So that will mean 4 months late in development, 4 months late in salaries. But for me, I have done some careful balancing and I am up to date on salaries. Because of that, even the county assembly operations I am able to fund. But however, that is a setback on development because we have to slow down development for you to actually make sure you feel this, which is not fair to our residents. We hope that the national government will be able to improve this going forward. When cash crunch continues, it will mean that hospitals, we will have only to prioritize drugs for our hospitals, and then we wait. That will mean that we will have a lot of pending bills. We are only 1 month, and we have arrears from February, March, April, May, and the June. That will mean this money can be brought at the last day of the financial year. It will not help. So what we'll do, we are going to roll over all that project equivalent. For me, I get around 400 million every month. That will mean 400 million times 5 months, 400 times 4 months. It will mean that I may not pay salaries. At the same time, a development over 1 point something billion will have to be rolled over to the next financial year, which will not help. And we are requesting, we are hopeful. The president has been listening to us. We are hopeful that even this time, he will listen to us, especially release, even this 1 month, we can do something and salvage the situation.
The main function and mandate of the county assembly is to do the oversight. And when there is, delay in those finances, then it means even the departments cannot be able to roll out those projects. Why? Because as Governor has mentioned, the law requires the entity to only begin the procurement processes once the finances have been sent by the exchequer. And for that reason, then it means that even as county assembly, our activities are hampered because there's very little to oversight when there's very little processes on project implementation on the ground on account of delay in disbursement of the funds.
So we are overthinking rollovers?
There would be rollovers. That is a logical expectation. It would surely be.
We have developed the policy documents and established committees that will guide them. And our program, the education, the care program, we have managed to send over 100 students.